Good Sunday morning. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team meteorologist Keely Chalmers with a look at your forecast, and it is going to be a toasty one. We are talking about record heat. Possible today as well as tomorrow, but then we do have a quick cool down after that. So getting back down to about normal as we head into the work week, or at least Tuesday into Wednesday, as well as a cool down. Yeah, but the big story, no question today, will be the heat. Lots of sunshine. We've got that high pressure in place, and that is what is bringing us the sunny skies as well as the very warm temperatures. Temperatures climbing into the upper 90s today. We've got to look at your weather headlines. That high heat certainly topping our weather headlines today. Record heat possible. Also, you'll notice a bit of a haze if you head outdoors, especially right around now through the noon hour as we get that wildfire smoke moving into the plains and along the I-25 corridor this afternoon. Storms return to the forecast and potentially heavy rain as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. Futurecast again tracking not too much happening. Maybe a shower here, quick moving light sprinkles up in the high country, the foothills. Here along the I-25 corridor, we're staying mainly dry. Just a few clouds moving into the mix. Again, we could see some spotty showers, possibly a quick moving storm, but that's it. Really, it is looking mainly dry across the state today. Tomorrow, a little bit of more activity moves in. We get a little more storm activity down across the southern mountains, across the plains, mainly south of I-70 as well. We got that ridge of high pressure. That ridge of high pressure has been dominating not just our weather pattern, but the weather pattern for the southern half of the country for the last several days. So it is gradually pushing to the west. We're seeing a record heat across the East Coast, Central Plains, and now we are under the influence of that dome of high pressure. So amplified ridge, it has now spread west, absorbing Colorado as well. You can see that clockwise motion. It was rotating the Gulf moisture into Colorado, bringing us some afternoon rain showers. Not happening anymore. It has shifted to the west, so now it's just rotating that moisture, much needed certainly, into Arizona and Utah, but that rotation is also rotating the smoke from the fires burning in Arizona and Utah, as well as across the western slope into the metro area along the I-25 corridor, as well as we put our smoke forecast into motion. You can see a little bit of a haze out there. We don't have any air quality alerts for the metro area. Really don't have any air quality alerts east of the mountains, but again, you'll see a little bit of a haze out there. Certainly the impacts being felt across the northern mountains as well as into Wyoming. Do have high fire danger, a red flag warning, high fire danger in effect for the high fire danger warning. So we have a fire weather warning in effect for the western slopes. We're talking about Grand Junction, Aspen, Steamboat Springs. This goes throughout the day today. Winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour, humidity as low as 7%. So again, in conditions like that, with a drought, already dry conditions, all it takes is literally a simple spark, and we could see a fast-moving wildfire develop with conditions. Again, we're talking about temperatures climbing into the 90s. I mean, it is going to be a hot, dry day. So again, one of the concerns will be a wildfire if we do get any sort of starter. Those winds really picking up as well. As you can see, we get 2 o'clock hour, 34 mile per hour wind gusts expected in Parachute. So again, 20 to 30, 40 mile per hour wind gusts out across the western slope. So that is not the best situation when it comes to wildfires, especially with these dry conditions. That's going to happen again tomorrow. The good news, again, on Tuesday, we do get some wet weather moving in. We did have an air quality alert for Mesa County that expired at 9 o'clock this morning, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see another one being reinstated for tomorrow morning as well. We'll keep you posted on that. Forecast highs for today, 90s, triple digits across the plains. 100, that's the forecast for Greeley, Fort Morgan. 98 in Denver, 100 up in Sterling, La Junta 103, 100 in Pueblo. Forecast highs for this afternoon. Certainly wanting some relief from the heat, you got to go up high, head to the mountains where temperatures will be topping out in the 70s and 80s. And tomorrow, another sunny another hot day. The record 100 degrees that was set back in 2021. Our forecast high for tomorrow 100 degrees. So we again could be in record heat territory. Again, temperatures topping out in the upper 90s and low 100s across the plains tomorrow, 70 in 80s once again in the mountains. As for today, the record high 98 degrees that was set back in 1964. Our forecast high 98 degrees. So again, and we're in record territory. If we tie it, we tie it, possibly even beating it, who knows? But it is going to be hot. That's one thing we do know. And we're looking at the heat continuing in tomorrow, cooling off a little bit, getting closer to normal on Tuesday. We have the weather moving in, so we do have some storm systems moving in. That is going to bring us a lot of heavy rain. Starting Tuesday, we have about a 30% chance we'll see an afternoon shower or storm on Tuesday. A better chance, much better chance on Wednesday. This is where we could see some widespread storms as well as heavy rain. This lot of moisture. We're going to get a lot of monsoon and moisture moving in with this system, so we could see some very impressive rain totals on Wednesday into Thursday as well. Cold front associated with those storm systems, so it's going to drop those temperatures down. We're looking at a high about 10 degrees below normal, pretty close on Wednesday, even cooler on Thursday with a high of 79. And then we start to warm up and we start to dry out a bit as we head into the weekend, but still a chance for some afternoon showers and storms. 85 on Friday, 87 degrees. That's your forecast high for Saturday. But again, the big story for today and for tomorrow will be the heat. We will have, we'll certainly be covering that, the heat, as well as the storms moving in for the middle part of the week right here on 9 News Plus. You can always stream your weather. We'll keep you updated on what's going on out and about Colorado when it comes to the weather and when it comes to the storms, and certainly when it comes to the heat. Thanks so much for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Keely Chalmers. Have a great day.